Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're here at Disney's Hollywood Studios, and for today's pin intention, we are searching for Minnie Mouse pins. Category is Mini Mini Bomba. I am a good time. Also, there is no one standing there, so I am also unwell. I just chugged a Red Bull before filming, so I am on 100. So, you guys really loved our Princess Party pin search that we did at the Magic Kingdom. And even though we did trade for a lot of Boo Boo Kitty pins, a lot of you were saying that you just enjoyed seeing trades happen. Because when we don't trade Boo Boo Kitty pins, we kind of don't do much trading because there aren't a lot of real Disney pins on the board. So I think we'll do more videos like this where we search for Boo Boo Kitty category pins. Like today we're searching for mini pins. So it's gonna be a good time. Hopefully we score at least a few good mini pins, a good real deal banana peel mini pins, but we're also gonna be searching for Boo Boo Kitty. Here's a look at the pins that I brought with me today. So these are the Boo Boo Kitty princess pins we found at Magic Kingdom. We also have this side here. And I also brought with me my pad of real deal banana peel pins. These are all real Disney pins, and if we see a good Disney pin on the board, we're also gonna do some trading. So it doesn't have to be a mini pin, but if it's a real deal banana peel that I like, we're definitely gonna take it. And these are what I brought for trading. All right, so let's get to work. Our first pin board is before you even scan your Magic Band or park ticket into the park, we have the little kiosk right there, Movie Land, that does have a pin board. So let's go check out our first pin board. So here's Movie Land, and the pin board's gonna be right at the register. All right, and here's a look at our first pin board, and Mini Mini Bomba, Mini Mini Bomba, Mini Mini Bomba, perfection. They got 3 beautiful mini pins. Now I'm not gonna do all of them, let's just do one. I definitely like this one with a little flower in her hair. She's a cutie patootie. Any other real deal banana peels? No, so we'll definitely take this little diva here. Gorgeous. And then we're gonna put down, let's get rid of this Anna pin here. A zig, 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 and a Mini Mini Bomba. We got our first little mini pin. That board was stacked. They had many Mini Mini Bombas, but unfortunately they were all Boo Boo Kitty, but we did bring our pad of Boo Boo Kitty so we could do the trade. And I like this little diva. She is a cutie patootie. Now most of these mini emojis are Boo Boo Kitty pins because they sell them in those Amazon lots, so unfortunately this is a Boo Boo Kitty. Now we are all done with the outside of the park. Let's scan our Magic Band and head inside. Magic Band, let's scan our Magic Band and head inside. Ooh, what was that, honey? So before we could enter the park, we ran into pin trading friends, and we got the Indiana Jones Loungefly pin, real deal banana peel. I love it, and I got this all thanks to
Andre, Sand,
Kelly. All right.
And then we got the Aristocrat.
Nice. Always good to see you guys.
Always good to see you too, Kevin. Thank you.
All right, and we made it into Hollywood Studios, and our next pin board is gonna be right here at Guest Relations. Here's a look at the pin board in Guest Relations. Category is Mini Mini Bomba, and there goes a mini pin. Perfection. So I'll take that one there, and here's a look at the rest of the board. Okay, so we'll do that mini there, and then we'll trade away this little Mickey here with his swim trunks on. Zing, 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 and Mini Mini Bomba. We I am not gonna get tired of saying that, but we got another little mini pin. She is a cutie. Now she is Boo Boo Kitty, unfortunately, but again, some Boo Boo Kitty pins are cute, like these two little divas here. Two very cute Mini Mini Bomba pins. Oh, I cannot talk today. All right, so our next pin board is gonna be here at Sid's / the Photo Pass Center. Let's pop inside and check out the pin board. So before we could make it into Sid's, I ran into a friend who watches, and we did a pin trade. I'm so sorry, friend, I didn't ask you your name. The pin trade happened so fast, so I do apologize. But we got this beautiful Sleeping Beauty little VHS pin. These are Loungefly, and I traded away the Judy Hopps carrot pin that we had here. All right, and here's a look at the pin board inside Sid's. Category is Mini Mini Bomba. Where are you, Minnie? There's a Mickey. Okay, I don't see any Mini Mini Bombas here, so let's go ahead and keep moving. All right, so we didn't find a mini pin inside Sid's, and now we're gonna just cross over to this center here, Crossroads of the World, and check out their pin board. Mini Mini Bomba. Here's a look at the pin board at Crossroads of the World. That's a pretty cool Star Wars pin. Love that. Hi, how are you? All right, we're looking for Minnie, All right, no Minnie here. Let's move on. So we didn't find anything on the pin board at Crossroads of the World, but now we're gonna tackle the gift shops that are on Hollywood Boulevard, starting off with Mickey's of Hollywood. So before we go in there and check for any pin trading cast members, there is something that I must do. I have had this one person comment in every video, "Hey Kevin, please show the Loungefly bag. Hey Kevin, this is now the second time I'm asking you to show the Loungefly bag. Hey Kevin, this is the third time I'm asking you to show what Loungefly bag you are using." And they just commented again, "Hey Kevin, this is now the fourth time that I am asking you to show what Loungefly bag you are using." And you know what? I love that. I love you holding my feet to the fire. And today's Loungefly bag I am using for today is, I'm not gonna show you. No, I'm just kidding. It is the, Cad Bane from Star Wars. I got this on Amazon around the Amazon Prime time, or whatever that thing is called, where Amazon sells things for way cheaper, but I think that's all a scam, because I noticed that some of the prices on Amazon shoot up and then they bring it back down to like its normal price, so that way it looks like you're getting a deal on Prime Day. But this I did pay $30 for, so this is the exception, but be careful with that. Amazon, I'm talking to you, you shady, shady girl. You do that, I've noticed. But yeah, this is the bag that I am using today. Love it, Cad Bane, 30 doll hairs on Amazon. And I'm gonna try, I promise I'm gonna try and show the Loungefly bag that I am using. I have over 66 different Loungefly bags, and it's gonna be something fun to add in, if I remember. Okay, so we made it into Mickey's of Hollywood, and I haven't spotted a pin trading cast member just yet, but if you recall, I showed this Donald Park Pal outfits. It's a pin that has these little different costumes that you could switch, and we saw Donald at Disney Springs a week ago for $29.99, but ding, 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 and guess who's here? It's a little Dale, and he has a knight costume and a pirate costume, and then we also have a little Chip, who is a ringleader for a circus and an astronaut. These are so, so cute. All right, and it looks like we have no pin trading cast members here in Mickey's of Hollywood, so let's move on. So now we're gonna cross over to Five and Dime and check out their pin board. All right, and here's a look at the pin board in Five and Dime, and Mini Bomba, we got a mini pin, fantastic. So we're gonna take that little one there, and then we're gonna trade away, let's do this, we'll do this Mickey on the little Skyliner bucket, if that is one. All right, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, thank you so much. Ding, 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 and Mini Bomba. We got a mini pin. It's the good mini pin. Not that the pin is good. It is definitely a boo-boo kitty, but it is a mini, so hooray. And we did spot a pin trading cast member here in Five and Dime. Here's a look at their pin pad. That's a wrap on Five and Dime. We made it out with one Mini Bomba, and now we're gonna head into Keystone Clothers. Sometimes there's pin trading cast members in there. Let's go. All right, so we did spot a pin trading cast member here in Keystone Clothers, and here's a look at the pins, and we got a trivia. Let's shoot for the trivia. So we did the pin trade with the cast member. We shot for the trivia. The trivia question was, what year did Star Wars A New Hope release? The answer was 1976. I did say 71 at first, and then I said 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, and the cast member was like, you got it. And I was like, yay, first try. And then we ended up getting a little Star Wars R2 pin from the hidden Mickey pins from, I believe, last year. And then the cast member, I always let the cast member pick the pin they want for their next trivia. So the cast member really liked the Indiana Jones pin that we just got earlier, and I was happy to do the trade. So we scored a real deal banana peel pin. All right, so we are all done with Hollywood Boulevard. Now we're gonna tackle the gift shops that sit on Sunset Boulevard. So behind me is the Hollywood Junction Ticket Central, no, Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction. Yes, there's a pin board there. It's that little booth right there. Did I butcher that name? Maybe so, maybe so. Mini Bomba. Here we are at the Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction. Let's go check out their pin board. Here's a look at the pin board at Walt Disney World Hollywood Junction Ticket something. Yes. Close enough, right? All right, we're looking for mini pins, and oh, boom, Mini Bomba. We got a mini pin, perfect. So we're gonna take that one there, and then I will give you, sorry, why is no one ready? Let's leave behind a princess. Let's do Snow White. Is she on here? No, okay, we're good. So we'll give you this one here, and then I'll take that one there. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, friends. So we did a pin trade at Walt Disney World Ticket Central Hollywood Junction. The cast member was like close enough. And then we did end up scoring a little mini pin, this one here. So ding, 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 and mini, mini bomba. And when I did that, the cast member did giggle. So I hope you are also giggling at home. Mini, mini bomba. Our next gift shop is Beverly Sunset. In here, we can sometimes find pin trading cast members. Hopefully there's one today. All right, so no pin trading cast members here in Beverly Sunset, but we do have the Elio merch. And if you recall, I showed you all of this in another video, and I finally saw the film for the first time, and we are not talking about this movie enough. It was so good. It was a solid 8 for me. Not a full 10. I feel like there were some things in there that I was like, okay, like this is kind of taking a little long to get to the point, but it was good. It was really good. I highly recommend it. But it looks like they did release little figures here. We have Elio, Gord, I believe his name was. We have his auntie, and he is Hispanic, so that's his titi. And then we have this creature here. It was really good. It's a really good movie. Highly recommend. You should watch it. And just as I was about to leave, we spotted a pin trading cast member. Here's a look at their pin pad. Is that a blind trade or trivia?
Trivia.
Trivia? Let's do it. So we did the trivia. The question was, what OG princess has a tattoo? And she said, we're not talking Moana, we're not talking any of the newer ones. We're talking OG princesses that has a visible tattoo throughout the entire film. And the answer is Pocahontas. Pocahontas is tatted up. Well, not really. She only has one tattoo on her arm, but she is a tatted diva. And the pin was a Boo Boo Kitty of all Boo Boo Kitty pins. It was the Cheshire Cat, the circle one that, oh Lord, it was so bad. I had to say, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna pass on this one. It was really rough. It was a really rough pin. Okay, so now we're gonna cross over and we're gonna head to the Majestic Theater because sometimes you can find pin trading cast members there. There's the Majestic Theater. We're gonna pop in there really quick, but we gotta move quick because wind's in the east. Mama, it's gonna rain. It is gonna rain today. So we did spot a pin trading cast member in here. Here's a look at their pin pad. Blind trade or trivia?
I do both.
Both? Let's do a trivia. Alrighty, friends, so we did the trivia, and the question was to name, it was a characters question, to name the two characters that both have the name Chip, and it is Chip from Chip and Dale, and then Chip from who is that? Beauty and the Beast. Ooh, sorry to Sleeping Beauty. That is not you. Yeah, from Beauty and the Beast, and the pin was a Boo Boo Kitty, but it was a Boo Boo Kitty that we needed because mini, mini bomba, we got another mini pin, and then I traded away the little Star Wars Boba Fett pin. Now those are real pins, it's just I don't really need them. I have quite a few of those pins, so I didn't mind giving a real deal banana peel for this one, because also there's a debate whether or not people consider those tradable. I know a lot of people say yes, some say no, so that's why I put them on this pad, just because I don't feel like arguing with nobody. Alright, so now we're gonna cross over to Sunset Club Couture. They have a pin board, but it's technically Once Upon a Time's pin board, but they do connect, and I just like saying Sunset Club Couture. Here is a look at the pin board in Sunset Club Couture / Once Upon a Time. Boom, look at that. A little 50 years, I guess. Okay, I definitely want this, for sure. So we'll take that one there, and then we're gonna put down, we're gonna do a good one. So let's leave this Jafar Villains Blind Box pin. Perfect. Take that one, and then we do have mini pins over here, so mini, mini bomba. We got these two, and we are looking for mini today, so we're gonna take both of those. And let's leave behind, let's do, we'll do Aurora's crown. And we'll put it right next to Snow White's baby daddy. All right, friends, we scored real good inside Once Upon a Time / Sunset Club Couture. So we ended up scoring, let me sit for this so that way we could get a better look at this pin that we got. This is a environmentally hero. Not quite sure. Happiest celebration on Earth. It's got little Jiminy there. Boop. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, and it's the real deal banana peel, and it looks like this is the type of pin that they give cast members or people who've done something well in life, which maybe, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's cute and I wanted it. It's a good pin. You don't really see a lot of Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, that's awesome. Good score, good score. And then we also got a Miko pin. because the cast member had a trivia or a finish the lyric. So I opted to do finish the lyric, and the cast member started to sing Some Things Never Change from Frozen 2, and I had to finish the lyrics, and it was, and I'm holding on tight to you. And I did extend my arm to grab hold of the cast member's hand, and they seemed to enjoy that, so yes. We got a little Miko pin, and then we did end up getting a Boo Boo Kitty of Minnie, and then I accidentally left, I put down the Aurora crown, and I didn't realize that was already on the board, and the cast member was like, oh, hold on, friend, we have to switch that one because we can't have two of the same. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So we ended up putting down, I forgot, I don't even remember. I was so embarrassed that I broke one of the pin rules, and I was just like, oh gosh, no, now she's gonna think I'm one of these kind of traders, no. All right, but it was pretty good in there, so we're all done. And now we're gonna head to Tower of Terror, and we're gonna check out their pin board. They have a pin board in the gift shop, Tower Hotel Gifts, which is all the way in the back. So after you pass like the queue for Tower of Terror, you'll see the Joffreys and then the gift shop. All right, and here's Tower Hotel Gifts. So let's pop inside and check out the pin board. So here's a look at the pin board inside Tower of Terror. Mini Bomba, we got a mini pin there. There's also another one here, but we have that one already. So let's go ahead and take that mini pin, and then we're gonna put down the Epcot symbol pin. We scored another mini pin. It's another one of those like face emoji pins. So we got this one here. So now we have two of the emoji pins. I think there are 6 of these, I believe, and some of them look better than others. Like the one that we just pulled from Tower of Terror definitely looks better than the other one, but it's definitely Boo Boo Kitty, but it's a better looking Boo Boo Kitty. So some of these pin makers try a little harder than others. So now we're gonna head towards Rockin Roller Coaster, because at the gift shop, Rock Around the Shop, there's sometimes pin trading cast members in there. Let's go see if one is available. So here we have a Rockin Roller Coaster, and the gift shop is just on the side of the building. Rock Around the Shop. Let's head inside. All right, so we did have a pin trading cast member in Rock Around the Shop. Here's a look at their pins. And Minnie Bomba, we got a mini pin, fantastic. We need her, and then there's a lot of trivia, wow. Okay, so I'll do that one there, and then I will give you, we'll do the little sneaker of Ariel.
Perfect.
Awesome, thank you so much. And then we'll shoot for a trivia. Here's a look at the pins, fantastic. I will do the Tinkerbell cup pin, and then you could pick anything you want for your next trivia. Everything is up for trade. Well, I just want to hold on to this one because I just got that one, but everything else is totally up for trade, and I also have this side as well. Whatever you like. All right, so Rock Around the Shop was a success. We ended up scoring another mini pin. This is another one of the emojis. She's got her little sunglasses, and the cast member had a ton of different trivias, and the cast member was super cool because I was behind someone who was working on the trivia, and I did help out with the question, and the cast member kind of just let me see the pins because I did help, but their question was to name 5 Disney villains that fall to their death, and I knew the Evil Queen, the tiger from Jungle Book, Bagar, oh, sorry to that tiger, but he did accept the answer. And then also Maleficent, I said Evil Queen, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frollo, he falls to his death, and then we ended up getting the little mug for Tinkerbell from this set. And these did get Boo Boo Kitty'd a lot, but it looks like this is the real deal banana peel just because it's a nice thicker pin and the posts on the back are really good. But just be careful if you're like hunting for these pins, because unfortunately they did get duped a lot by these pin sellers on Amazon and eBay. So just be aware of these here. But this is the real deal. And we scored pretty big here at Rock Around the Shop. Okay, so we are all done with the gift shops on Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. And now it's time to do a lap of the land. So our first pin board in the lap of the land is going to be at the Brown Derby, which is the little restaurant here. It's got the Brown Derby hat. So we're going to pop inside where you do your check-in with your reservation, and in there they have a Brown Derby hat that the cast member will spin, and you can take a look at the different pins they have. So here we are at the Hollywood Brown Derby. We're going to pop inside and check out the Derby pin hat. All right, so here's a look at the Derby hat. We're looking for mini pins, Minnie Bomba. Ooh, that's a good cocoa pin. All right, haven't seen that in a while. I do believe that to be the real deal banana peel. I am gonna pass on that one, but not bad. And it looks like we have no mini pins here. So let's go ahead and head to our next location. I just like spinning the hat. So there was nothing for me in the Hollywood Brown Derby, but shout out to the Derby hat. I think that's the first time we've ever spotted a real deal banana peel on the little bowler hat. So shout out to that pin hat. All right, so our next pin board is going to be over here by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So the pin board used to be at the little kiosk where they sell all of the merchandise for the attraction, but they have moved it a little closer to the exit. So it has the red awning. So let's go check out their pin board. Here's Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the attraction, and the pin board's going to be here at these red awnings. So this first one is the popcorn snack stand, and then right behind it is all the merchandise. All right, and here's a look at the pin board by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Ding, 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 that looks like the real deal banana peel popsicle pin. Shout out to that pin. These did get boo-boo kittied a lot, and that looks to be the real one. Ooh, mini bomba. We got a mini pin. Hooray. This is the little mini Easter egg, so we'll definitely be taking that. And then here's a look at the rest of the pins. Got a little mini hand, but I like this one more. We'll definitely do this one here. And then let's trade away. Let's get rid of another princess. Yeah, let's do the Ariel little jewel pin. And then take the mini bomba right here. Ding, 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 and mini bomba. We got another mini pin, the little Easter one. Yes, mini bomba. Mini bomba. We're headed to our next pin board, which is going to be by Frozen, the sing-along celebration. They have a gift shop, Frozen Fractals, all around. And we're going to go search for more mini bombas. I hope someone is keeping count how many times I say mini bomba. All right, so here we are at Frozen Fractals all around. Let's go check out the pin board. All right, so we did spot a pin trading cast member here at Frozen Fractals all around. Look at how cute that is. And so is that one.
That one is cute.
That's really good. All right, I'll save it for the next one. Today I'm searching for mini pins, but really good pin pad. Here's a look at the pin board at Frozen Fractals. Sing it with me now. All around. Look at little Nick. Oh, I know every time we see him on the board, someone comments, "You left Nick, you left Nick." I have a fleet of these little pins here. And that is a Boo Boo Kitty. Okay, Minnie, where you at, Minnie? Finally, yes, Minnie with a bob. Okay, we need that little diva there. Yes, our first Minnie with a bob. Fantastic. We're gonna take that and we're gonna put down the Princess Jasmine J that we got at Magic Kingdom for Minnie with a bob. Ding, 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 we finally got it. Minnie with the bob. Minnie with a bob. I'm surprised it took us this long. Any other day when we're searching for like anything else, Minnie with a bob is always present. And today we got at least one. I'm happy we got one. So mini bomba. Minnie with a bob. So our next pin board is going to be at Tatooine Traders, which is the gift shop after Star Tours. Did I say gift shop? Gift shop. Yes, the gift shop. All right, let's go. Alrighty, and here's a look at the pin board in the Star Wars Tatooine Trader. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Okay, 2 minis, we already got those, but mini bomba, we got another one. We don't have this one just yet, so we'll definitely take that one. There's also this one, but I like this one more. That one looks like the real deal mini. Oh, she might be Boo Boo Kitty though. Let's do it. Oh yeah, she's Boo Boo Kitty, but that's okay. We'll take that one, and then let's leave. Since there's already a princess teacup there, let's leave. Let's put down Jasmine. Bye, Jasmine. Hello, Minnie. Awesome. Mini bomba. We got another little mini pin, and that one looks pretty good. Now it is a Boo Boo Kitty because it is thinner than whew, Lord knows what. What's super thin? Me. Oh. But it is a really thin Boo Boo Kitty pin, but it doesn't look too bad. Like the way they did her face looks pretty good, and yeah, it's definitely Boo Boo Kitty, but she's a good Boo Boo Kitty. And again, sometimes these Boo Boo Kitty pins look pretty good. Like you could tell these Boo Boo Kitty makers really tried, at least, you know. Shout out to them for trying. That's a wrap on the trading. Well, I keep forgetting the name. What is wrong with me today? What is that? Star Tours, Tatooine Traders. Yes, that's a wrap on Tatooine Traders. We made it out with one mini pin, and now we're gonna cut through Galaxy's Edge. Now they don't do any pin trading in Galaxy's Edge, unfortunately. I wish they would, but it would break the theming, which I totally get. And since Muppet Vision 3D is no longer functioning because it's gonna be Monsters Inc., there's no pin board. Although even when Muppet Vision 3D was there, the pin board was rarely ever there either. So Anyway, let's cut through Galaxy's Edge. I also want to stop at the Droid Store where you can build a droid because they have pins in there, and I always like to pop in and see if there's any new droid pins. In case you missed it last time we were here, they put the walls up by Muppet Vision 3D, and now this is like the Monsters land that's coming, and then they did put up the concept art, which is pretty cool. So it looks like most of the structure of Muppet's courtyard is still gonna stand, right? Because the fountain where Miss Piggy was looks like it's still gonna be here. That's where Muppet Vision 3D was. This is Pizza Rizzo over here. So they're probably just gonna retheme a lot of that, build a brand new restaurant, probably take out that piece that was in the center there, and then add the large attraction, which is gonna be their first ever like coaster where your legs kind of dangle, not your head, your legs dangle. And then they do have like a little area for kids to run and jump around. So this is gonna be exciting. No date, just waiting at this point. So we made it into Galaxy's Edge. Not too busy today, I'm kind of shocked. Although it does look like it's about to rain any minute now. And it's also a Sunday at the time of filming, but I forgot. This past Friday, I was at Epcot. I always like to sit at the Fetch Tree in Epcot in the World Celebration area and do pin trading there. And my friends, when I tell you I scored 10 of the Shanghai Disney Zootopia land buildings. They're like little pins that look like the facades of the land in Zootopia. Yes, same sentence twice. But yeah, they're super, super cute, and I traded away all of my 25 years of pin trading. Larger pins, the ones with Miss Piggy, Baymax, Stitch, they're all in that set. That whole entire set got me my In Search Of, because I have been dying for those pins. I love how like detailed they are. I should probably go home and close out the video there so you guys can take a look at my Zootopia pin board, because I got a lot of new Zootopia pins. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll just go to our final pin board, which is in Toy Story Land. And then I'll show you the pin board when we get home. It is so good, all my Zootopia pins. And then someone also gifted me the the Shanghai Hidden Disney little character pins. It's all the little characters and they're in little cups. And they're here in the States, but most of them are Boo Boo Kitty pins. They're all like scrappers. And I have a few of them because it's hard to find them real. And my friend Dorlin sent me all of the real ones. You'll see at the end of this video. Okay, so here is all the droid merchandise, a lot of fantastic stuff. And here are the pins. So this is definitely new, this BB-8 series pin. It's $12.99. They also have this little guy here, and this is one of the droids you can actually build here. This is a C series. You can also build BB-8 here. You can build an R2 unit here as well, and these pins are $12.99. Here's this one. They're so good. We have a ALT utility droid. That one's pretty cool. Oh, this is the one from Andor. Love. Oh, look at this one. Another BB-8, but there's a Droid Smith, and this one has 2 pins. Oh, I like the top sign there. That one is $22.99. You are getting 2 pins. Hold on now. We have a new blind box. Are you kidding me? When? How? All right, $22.99. Oh man, I am staying away from Star Wars pins, but this is kind of tempting. Nah. We're taking a pause on like blind boxes and all of that stuff and just doing like regular trades. So hopefully we can find these through like regular trading. Because there is another blind box that released. That's the Expedition Everest. That looks really cool. So I don't know. Maybe I'll fold and buy a box if it's still here the next time we come back. Right now, your friend Kevin is a brokey. All right, and here's a look at the rest of the pins. Some pretty cool stuff. Oh, this is definitely new. Fantastic. A new Star Wars starter set. This is $44.99. You get 4 pins plus the lanyard. This is a great place to start if you want to start pin trading. All right, I definitely want these too. All right, so we're gonna keep our eyes peeled like a banana for these pins and the pins in the blind box. Oh man, we got a new shirt as well, $34.99. But what's great about being like a Star Wars fan is a lot of this merchandise does end up at Character Warehouse. So like this shirt will definitely end up there in like a month or two. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. All right, and now we made it into Toy Story Land. Let's head over to our final pin board. And our final pin board is gonna be at Jesse's Trading Post, which is the gift shop after Toy Story Mania. We made it into Jesse's Trading Post. Let's check out our final pin board. All right, and we did spot a pin trading cast member in here. Here's a look at their pins. And here is a look at our final pin board of the day. So we do have some mini pins, so Mini Bomba. We got 1 and 2 up here, but we do already have those. Whoa, okay now. Not the biggest fan of Stitch, but he does trade well, so we're gonna have to take that Stitch pin. Alrighty, friends, ding, ding, ding. So we didn't get a mini pin, but we did get a real deal banana peel Stitch pin. Whoa, that is definitely real. And Stitch trades very, very well. So if you ever see a real deal banana peel Stitch on the board, take it. Take it because he's gonna get you something that you really want because everyone loves Stitch and he trades super, super well. So we just closed out with a bang. All right, so that was our final pin board. Let's take a look at the pins we're walking away with today. So we are walking away with 11 mini bomba pins. So we got these 3 here, the little emojis. We also got the one with the flower in the hair. We also got this one here, which is the best looking Boo Boo Kitty mini pin we got. We have this one here. We got Minnie with a Bob. Minnie with a Bob. We got the Easter one. We also got this little diva here and the good one. And that's it for mini pins. We also scored some real deal banana peel pins today. We ended up scoring the Sleeping Beauty VHS Loungefly pin. We also got this Jiminy Cricket environmentally hero pin, which is pretty cool. We got a Miko. And what else did we get? Oh, we got the Stitch. We got the Stitch. We got the coffee mug. And that's it. We did really, really good today. Mini bomba. All right, so now we're gonna head home so I can show you my Zootopia pin board. We got a lot of new Zootopia pins that are absolutely stunning that I have to show you. So let's head to my house. All right, so I just got home. Let's take a look at my Zootopia collection. So these are the pins that I keep on my large pin bag that I use for pin trading on Friday. So nothing new here. I believe I've shown you all of these already. And these down here are my fave, the Zootopia Shanghai backpacks. And these are the pins that I carry with me every single day. These are on my bag full of pins, my heart full of hope. But we did get this new one here from Shanghai, from the Zootopia land. This is for Lunar New Year. We also got this one from Tokyo, which love this. We got it while pin trading at Epcot on a Friday, and a friend who watches found it on a pin board and she brought it over to us. I have little Dorbs. These are the cast member exclusive like blind boxes that they have. I got the Judy, I got the Nick, and I do have one other one, which is Chief Bogo. These are so hard to find. I believe this Judy here retails for like $92, and then this one here is also like $92, so they're pretty expensive. Over here, we just got this one today. This Zootopia little lunchbox, and when you open it up, there's carrots, the popsicle, the donut, super cute. We just got this one sent to us through friend mail. It's I believe it's Disneyland Paris, and it's the Father's Day pin. We also got this one here. This is a fantasy pin that we got on a Friday at Epcot. This is such a fantastic pin. My first ever fantasy as well. Love this pin. We also got these over here. These are the pins that I was mentioning, the Zootopia buildings. So in Shanghai, they have the Zootopia land, and all of these buildings are in the land. Like this one is probably the most like iconic one with the dancers, gazelles, backup dancers. And then you can see the tiger in there. And then I wanted to set it up like the actual land because we also got the Zootopia welcome sign. Now this is, I believe, an open edition over there that you buy like a single pin. And then I want it to look like, you know, you have the city of Zootopia, the welcome sign, and then here are the hidden Mickey pins. So these are so hard to find real, and my friend Dorlin gave them to me. I ran into Dorlin at Epcot, and she had these pins for me. These are fantastic. I do have the fake Boo Boo Kitty ones. So this one, and this one are not real, and these are the real ones. So look at this Finnick, how vibrant those colors look, and then look at this Finnick. Just how dull that looks. And same thing for Clawhauser. The color is kind of a dead giveaway. This green here is not as like bright as this one here. So that's the way you can tell. But love these. This is my new set of favorite pins here. Anything new up here? Oh yes, so these are the pink a la mode pins. So we have Clawhauser, Mr. Big, Chief Bogo, Nick, and then I do have the Judy here. And then we recently got this one from Dorlin as well, Flash. And now we officially have every Zootopia pink a la mode pin. Love, love, love this. And that was a look at my Zootopia collection. Now this is only like a fraction of the pins out there. We are still missing so many Zootopia pins, and I will find them because it is my goal to be a Zootopia completist. And this here was on my list of pins that I absolutely needed, and I can't believe I got all 10 pins in one single pin trade. So crazy. Alrighty friends, that is gonna do it for our time pin trading at Hollywood Studios. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Finnick wanted to say goodbye to you. You can follow me on every single social media platform at WDW Kevin. I am the cockroach of the internet. You can find me just about everywhere. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.